grab a hoodie.
Okay, should be back. He did not stick around. He said, "We do not care." He just left.
Pretty much.
Actually, freaking stupid.
Again, we knew that was going to, like, there was a chance of that with, you know, the frickin',
Why does Blake have two things live?
I don't know. I don't even see yours, like, your second one up right now.
It just started, yeah. What the fuck is happening?
I'll say it's not popping up on mine at all. I wonder if you got banned for the day. Oh, there you go.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, no, hold it. That's at the beginning of yours. Okay.
Come the fuck on!
Eh?
I wonder if
Well,
Kyle got banned for the day,
No, I
dude.
don't think I did.
Oh, I left my coffee.
Sick.
Oh, it's okay, dude. It doesn't have my fucking. Doesn't have my correct fucking thumbnail for some stupid fucking reason. And I can't add one here. Okay. No, I'm up.
Okay.
Dude, change my phone. Whoa.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm up on there now.
Uh,
So we're just waiting on Blake to come back with his coffee.
Yep. And I'm also I need to do this. Come on.
Dude, best romance, and that's going to be crazy. I already know one show that should be on that list.
Okay. We back. Officially. Come on, thing. Let's go. Seems being kind of gay.
Are we
right now,
back?
but- Yeah, we're back.
All right. Now technical difficulties are over with.
If my monetization would stay on. Okay, there we go. Okay, yes, we are back. What were we doing?
We're back. I do not know. I think we're just
finished
picking one.
Best Isekai, so we need to find another one.
We did kind of. That's fucking ridiculous.
Ooh, best comedy. Hey.
Yeah, let's go for that. Let's
Fourth row,
over
third
to.
Okay, best comedy. Delicious in Dungeon.
I don't know any of these. We walk.
Masho.
Oh, I didn't get to watch this, but this did look
I
funny.
don't watch them.
I think it's Delicious in Dungeon, probably since I've. But
I mean,
you watched
Masho was
Masho.
pretty funny.
Delicious in
Masho
Dungeon
was
was
pretty
pretty good.
Yeah, I'll leave this one up to you. Man, I wanted to do this, but
My Dear Friend looked funny. I never got to watch it, but
my dear friend.
she's a dear.
She's a,
No.
Yeah, I think this has probably been like a My Ordinary Life. I don't know. I guess Delicious. Delicious in Dungeon was pretty. I laughed out loud a couple times
That's
during
fine.
that one.
I'm down with. We'll give you that one.
Yeah,
We'll give
there
you
you
that.
Oh,
go.
thank you,
Give him
thank
a-
you.
oh, Chat,
wait,
give him a
best
round
main
of applause.
character.
Where do you see that? Over here.
Fourth row, fifth down. Fourth row, fifth down. Fourth row, or fourth column, fourth column, fifth row. My
Over
fault.
one.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Fourth.
Oh.
Fourth. You're on it.
Yeah, I got it now. I found it.
Best main character.
Oh.
Yes. See, this is what I was hoping for. Everyone thinks it's Sanjin. It's not Sanjin. It's Momo.
Mau Mau.
Momo for the win.
Mau Mau.
Mau Mau. Whatever. They call her Momo.
It's definitely not Firen.
No, they call her
Throwing that out
Xiao Mao. Firen is.
Oh, they call her Sham. Well, they call her a bunch of things. Whatever.
They do
Allow
call
me,
a bunch of
fam.
different things.
I mean,
Apothecary.
now Momo. I think this is who you're talking about when you're saying Momo.
That's Momo.
Yeah, she's not bad. I actually liked her
no,
as a main
she's
character.
not best.
Akarun, no.
Oh,
Fuck that.
jeez. Bro, people loved Dan apparently. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I like her as a main character actually.
she was
but,
good. She's actually pretty funny.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
she's
didn't-
funny.
Would you consider her? Well, I guess they're co-main characters.
They're main character. Yeah, they're both main characters.
Yeah, I.
I
don't
would.
like-
Okay, I actually might be willing to give it. I mean, I don't know. We're really passing up Sanjin Woo that fast. Are we really?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Okay, so
glow
for
up,
me,
the
yes.
glow up transformation goes absolutely insane.
I'm not saying he's bad. There's just not a lot of depth to his character, and they did that's purpose. That's on purpose.
There's not. He has a
No.
complete 360 transformation.
That doesn't mean there's depth. That just means
That
there was a
just-
change.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
you
yeah,
want to talk
no.
about depth? She got depth, by the way.
No, she don't.
Yes, she does.
She's as
the
shallow
opposite.
as
No,
a.
no, shut
Yeah,
as
she's the
shallow
exact
as a
opposite.
Afterlane.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I cannot have a
has
reasonable
no-
conversation with you. Blake's never
she
even
has
watched
no
the fucking
character
show.
depth.
This is the
She has no
craziest shit.
character depth
What? This is,
ever.
Watched it and you
I
argue
said
with me about it.
yes, I said,
said-
well, you're just fucking a liar. You're just a straight up liar.
Not
And
though.
Blake has never watched this to even actually get a good comprehension because if he
But you wanna
watched
know
the
what's
show,
crazy? You want to know what's crazy? I don't even need to watch it.
Yeah, the
That's
crazy-
the crazy
no,
part. Because I
Bro,
said
chat,
the show
chat,
was
chat.
bland and she was bland. Brent watched it
and
he
he's
immediately
wrong. And
agreed
he's
with me.
and he's wrong. He literally nobody agrees with.
Immediately
There's
agreed with me.
there's not a singular person that agree with that statement, but it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's
And
fine.
that's-
It's
and
fine.
that's not on
Well,
me.
wait a
that
minute.
the
That's,
rest-
No, let's just go ahead and pick. Let's
This
go
is
ahead
why-
and pick
this is why I know
Xiao Mao.
you're
Let's go
lying,
ahead.
Kyle, because obviously Blake's agreeing with me, so that's another singular person. Therefore, suck on it. Go with Mao Mao and let's go on.
No, but I don't know if we're going with. I mean, I don't know if we're
'Cause
passing. Okay,
Sanjin
okay,
Woo-
you made a
Sanjin
decent.
Woo has
Okay,
good fights, but like.
you know what? Here's the
he,
crazy.
like-
Okay, can we just?
Like he's sick. He's cool.
He is. He is.
Like,
he is.
Yeah.
if you're going off cool factor, hands down.
You want to
It's
know what I love
Sanjin
about
Woo.
this conversation though? Is that you're actually giving good, justifiable reasons why Sanjin Woo wouldn't be it. And I'm like, I'm down. I'm totally down. Objectively, Xiao Mao, I agree. Vote. No problem. But we can't do that. We can't keep that same energy when we talk about Fearing. That's just that's just the craziest thing. This is just so
because
crazy. to me.
You're meat riding on fear.
I'm not meat writing. I'm not meat writing. I'm trying to
You're
make
like-
sure. I'm trying
You're
because
like one
no,
of
you
those
guys.
people, when you have a conversation, you just start
No,
yelling.
I
and
didn't
try
even.
to prove your terrible points about
Hold on.
fearing.
I didn't even say anything. I had my mouse kind of semi-hovered, and everyone said, "Oh, not fearing." Like
No,
that's
not
not on
everyone.
me.
Just
I
me.
yeah, I was gonna say I didn't say.
I was the
I
only
also
person
I
that
didn't
said
even I wasn't even clicking on it. I just had my mouse rested. I just moved my mouse over. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, that's the
that
problem.
was a
Okay.
subconscious thought.
Yep, you-
that
you had the
I didn't
thought.
want your intrusive
Absolute-
thoughts
absolute-
to click on it.
Absolute insanity. Okay, moving on. I guess we'll just go through the best dramas, like the best
Hey, what's the difference
individual
between
ones.
best news
Our
series?
channel right now, best drama.
Best. I mean,
No,
is there even a question?
You're not.
Is there even a question?
See, here we go again, bro.
Dude,
I
okay,
don't know
chat.
any of the others, and
I'm about to sit
the only
here-
two that I know.
Apothecary.
no
No,
one
I think
watches.
that. No, I think that's actually facts.
I'm about
like,
to
no,
sit
that's
here
actually facts.
until someone messages and be like, just because if somebody says fearing, they are delusional.
No, not for drama.
Over
Not. I don't know. I don't think for drama. I don't
Just
think for
show for
drama.
show.
There are people out there they would go show versus show. Yes, there are people out there. 100%.
No, I know, and they're ridiculous.
I guarantee. Like I said, I mean, yeah. Put it to the chats. What do we got in the chats? Anything? No.
I know. That's what I'm trying to chat.
Yeah, help us
We
out
need
here,
you to
chat.
weigh in. Somebody somewhere in the universe, join the chat and just try to make an argument for fearing over Apothecary
Dude,
Diaries.
I
'Cause you
mean,
can't do it.
Fearing is at top. It's top of the charts, bro. I mean, we you gotta like that's the thing. You guys aren't respecting his game. You know
I
what I'm
need to
saying?
see
But
what chart
also-
you're putting this on top of.
And also, Black Clover was top of the charts too. So
Yeah,
charts
that-
mean nothing to me.
Anime was it
That's
anime
facts, dude.
list? My
People
anime
were
list.
meat riding Black Clover for years, and I had to put up with it. It's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I've even rewatched it, and I'm like,
Oh, I should open I should go to Streamlabs because you can do a poll.
I don't care that they put it up there. They're wrong. If anything, Full Metal Steins Gate, frickin'
Wait, of
You're
all
saying it's above-
times? This is the
Top
all-time
top
chart?
anime series updated twice a day. It has a
And Fearin'
9
is
point
number one.
a 9.3.0 on score.
Fearin' is number one.
Over it finally, after like multiple years, took over
Bro,
Full Metal
people need to
Brotherhood.
chill.
Also,
People actually need to chill.
where's Apothecary Diaries?
No, people actually
where-
need to come to their senses and
It's
let's
not
look up-
better
let's-
than
let's- let's
Full
look
Metal
up-
Brotherhood. It's not better than Steins Gate. Is that Attack
Uh,
on Titan
it
at number
is.
4? Like, no.
That's
it's not better than
insane,
that.
dude.
It actually
Like,
is better
it's
than
such
Full
a-
Metal Alchemist. I'm gonna keep that.
That's also insane.
Okay, this man
Apothecary
drank a whole
Diaries
gallon of
is-
Delulu juice.
Is 24.
That's people need to be stopped. They
Yeah.
must be stopped.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean,
No, I mean,
Yeah.
but they must like it's getting serious. Like people got to start maybe checking into like a mental asylum or something like that, because that's to be number one. He's got to excuse me. It's got to be
Yeah.
the most foolish thing I've ever had the displeasure of witnessing in my life.
okay. Blake's favorite fucking thing here. Here we go. Slice of life.
Let's go.
And we know none of these. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's actually insane.
So, no vote.
Dude, I've watched so many slice of lives.
But not these.
never s-
Mr. Villain's Day Off. I don't know what that
I need to watch
is.
these
Laid Back Camp. See, I've heard of that
I've
one.
seen, yeah,
My
I've
Dear
seen the name.
Friend. I might go My Dear Friend just because I think I've seen clips of it and it looks kind of good.
The Dangers in My Heart.
Season 2.
Wait, didn't Kome come out in like recent years?
I don't know what Kome is.
It's the girl who can't talk. Well, she can, but she's so nervous that she can't talk.
Oh,
I don't know that show.
so
Also,
long.
it didn't Don't Mess With Me, Miss Nagatoro. Is that old?
No, that's not super. I mean, I don't know if that came out this year, last year or not though.
That's fair. Because that was good. I would vote that.
I think I think
100%
most people would probably say either Laid Back Camp or My Dear Friend. That's my gut
Yeah, I'm
feeling.
fine
I've
with
heard
My-
I've heard a lot of My Laid Back Camp, but I've heard
I'm
that.
down with My Dear Friend. It looks funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pure vibes alone.
The vibes.
The vibes.
The vibes. Yeah.
Damn it.
Best romance.
Best
Let me
romance.
romance.
We already know.
Getting romantic.
It didn't
it's not
make
here.
the list?
Yeah, because it's not a romance.
What?
Next question.
That's crazy. Dude, that's the thing about Apothecary Diaries.
Oh, it's gotta be Scott's Pilgrim. Right? I didn't even get to watch this, but it's gotta be that.
I'm actually down with that. Scott's Pilgrim looked pretty good.
I mean,
look-
the man's literally fighting off all of her ex-boyfriends and everything. Like, that's true like romance there.
Best score.
That's
What do they mean by
musical score.
this? Huh?
Oh,
Musical score for, like,
like
soundtrack.
OSTs.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
hmm
And Fearin's in here again, dude. I'm getting pissed.
Dude,
I'm
Fearin
getting
is
sexually frustrated, dude.
yeah. The
like,
thing is, we don't even really have to talk
did-
about it for real, but
For the record, I didn't say anything
Well-
this time.
No, but this is insane. It's been in
Fearin's
every category.
yes, because it's good, dude. It's
No,
good.
it's not
Just
that
admit
good.
it. Just
It
admit
may
it.
be
It's good.
It may be good, but it ain't that good. Like,
I can't pull
that's
up. I
the
can't
crazy
pull up the
thing.
OSTs.
Like,
I'm about to say, I don't know if we should listen to the OSTs just because we just got your stream back online.
I'll just mute the stream.
I can't do
Just
that.
mute your desktop audio. Yeah, you can. Just mute your desktop.
That's gonna mute
audio.
you guys.
That's fine. We don't have to listen to the whole thing.
I guess.
Because I want to listen to the Demon Slayer one. So I
Okay.
feel like it's Demon Slayer goes kind of crazy, you know. Oh, I don't know. I think Demon Slayer might be better than Solo Level.
No, solo leveling has my
I know you guys
favorite.
meet right. You guys meet
has
right.
my
that's
favorite OST of all
hard as-
time. I can't mute my desktop audio because it's gonna mute the. Oh, I guess that's what we're saying. Okay, so we're all gonna. Well, it's not. It's gonna mute the. It's gonna mute the actual shit too. But obviously, but okay. Right. Demon. So you guys are muted too then. What is it? Season 3. This is a soundtrack. Wait, did it have like a specific one? How do we know that best score? How do we know outstanding score enhances the view? Remember, they elevate emotional depth. This category elaborates successful soundtracks. What's it? Soundtracks effectively accompanying the visual narrative. Okay, so yeah. Brent, I don't hear you, by the way. I don't... Oh wait, I'm somehow. What the fuck? I was deafened. What the fuck happened there? Sorry. I must have I hit a button on my keyboard, I guess. It's season 4. It's season 4. It's season 4. Yeah, yeah. It's probably pretty close. Damn, hold on. Yeah, this is. Probably feel like I should go to this one, like the longest one. Which one is it? Which number? Okay, well let me just get the what's the one fight the end fight basically. Zan versus what's the one Hashira the yeah. Because wouldn't this also be like the ambient noise too, like the big like explosion sound effects and stuff? Damn. I think they're like quieting the music down here for some reason. Probably. That shit is peak. I mean, ah. Oh. Yeah, but that's the opening though. At first, Brewery. Ah. Well, they probably are gonna be similar OSTs. You're thinking of this. I don't know. Is this anywhere else in the show? I don't know if it is. That's what I'm trying to say, do they use this anywhere else? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, like they do. Yeah, they do use it. Yeah. Well, it's even kind of in this a little. You can kind of hear a little bit. It's not the exact same, but it's the same vibe. Cause like the okay, yeah, dude. No, it's not. It's not season 2 of solo leveling. It's season 1 of solo leveling. And I know the scene too. Hold on. I think you're foolish if you think that, but what the fuck? No, I mean it just fits. Well, they're cutting it, but every taste. Right. I'm trying to think of a. I'm just trying to think of another fight in. You said what? Is what? How? Well, I just need. Might need to know Dan to Dan's real quick. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me look at like fight or something. Well, no one said to unmute, so that's the crazy thing. I don't know. I mean, we're. They can still hear us. We'll talk about that. They can see. What are you talking about?
But what's the problem, Toothpick? We gotta listen to him.
I mean, I get that. I thought we were done. I thought we decided that this was what I thought we decided that, solo leveling was going to be the one. So
Yeah.
He went
I
to all
disagree.
the he went to all the chats pleading his case.
yeah. Well, sorry, bud, but I'm going to have to disagree with you there.
I don't even know how he found yours because it's not even on the channel.
I know, right? I don't hate it. I mean, thank you.
What
Okay.
are you doing now? Solo
Yeah, I
leveling.
guess solo leveling is what we're doing. Okay.
Oh, it didn't even wait. Oh no!
What?
Huh.
Take it back.
Why?
Take it back. We could have. It's Bleach, man. Doonch, doonch, doonch.
They haven't had that in. They haven't had that.
No,
in
they
the new
do. They
stuff.
just
They
messed it
do.
up.
Okay, so
It's
you-
not the. It's not the OG.
It's not the
one.
OG, so
Right,
it's
so
not
then
good
it's not
enough to
even
get the
good.
vote.
I know, but I just thought about it because, dude, if they had the OG one in the Bleach, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to go with that.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that.
Action, yeah, or whatever. You can't be the center of attraction.
okay.
Or that. Oh, best voice. That's gonna be.
We got English voice though.
Okay.
Best background art.
Oh well. Unfortunately. Ooh, that's a toughie. Stop.
Fear and actually low diff on
Stop
this
it.
one.
No,
Fear
you're
and
rage baiting.
No, I'm
You're
not.
rage baiting.
I'm actually not.
It's either Demons. You're
the background.
high. It's either Demon Slayer or Apothecary Diaries.
I mean, Demon
No
Slayer.
cap.
Demon Slayer, I
Demon
could
Slayer's
whatever,
got
but
some really good
Fearin,
ones.
Fearin's
But
fucking.
Apothecary Diaries, bro.
Fearin is
It's
better than
so
Apothecary
good.
Diaries as far
No,
as
it's
scenery
not.
goes.
No,
I think.
it's not. You're capping. You're Sir Caps a lot.
I don't
Bro,
know if
Apothecary
maybe I
Diaries
am. Maybe I am.
has to
I think
be
it has.
some
I
of
think
the
it has.
best.
I think it has to be Demon Slayer though.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
Sort
that
don't
of,
have
is
to
true.
sort of
agree.
scenery
But
background.
look up Apothecary Diaries, bro. The background
Bro,
is
listen
moistening.
though, you gotta remember though, season 4 of Demon Slayer's got that amazing. They spent the whole budget on that walk with the background and everything.
They don't
That-
get one thing based off that. I'm sorry. It's got to
I'm
be
a-
consistency.
There's no scenes where they
Maybe it's
show
gotta be-
like they never there's no scenes in Apothecary where they just show like scenery.
Demon Slayer is really good for the backgrounds. They do put a lot of emphasis
yeah.
on the
Yeah,
background.
it's got to be
designs.
Demon Slayer, but man, Apothecary Diaries is so good.
Yeah. Who's meat right now? Okay, next.
Shit,
next topic.
I never denied Meat Ryan Apothecary. That show,
All right.
that show almost eclipses the greatest
That's-
show of all time.
Best
That's
original
crazy.
anime.
Yeah. Oh, this is
I've
kind of.
Never heard. This is like I've never heard of any of
I've
these shows.
heard of this. I've watched this.
sorry.
This is okay. Yeah, it's not that great actually.
Wait, how are these original?
Oh, actually, I think it might be this one.
How are these original?
The probably like the
There's somehow
they don't
different
have
like
like a
Manga?
a
yeah.
category or something. I don't know. I think it might be this
They
one though. I've seen Ninja Kami. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I'm gonna just do this one. Best
New
new
series?
series.
Oh God, here we
Here
go.
we go.
Fearing's not new.
It is. These are
Fear
all. These
is
are all.
not
These are all new. Yes, they
new.
are. They all
Yeah,
came out last
Fearing's only
year.
got one
They
out
all
in-
came out in 2024. Yes, they fucking
No,
did.
it-
Yes, they
Bro.
did.
Sir Caps-a-Lot, dude.
I'm about to fucking crash out.
Man loves this show so much, but can't spell it for shit.
It is a hard one for me to spell.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's not even Fearing, it's Freerin or whatever.
It is free run, yeah.
Came out.
Lord.
I'm just hitting wrong ones.
Yeah, suck it. It didn't
Yeah,
come out in
what-
2024. It's
Uh,
not new. This is
Well, no,
slander.
but the second half.
The meat riding is ridiculous.
Okay. First off, it's only 2 years old. It wasn't last year.
But
It was the
it's
year
not
before.
new.
Dude, none of these are. You think Apothecary Diaries came out? It all came out at the same time. Is my point.
No, Solo Leveling definitely came out 2024.
Oh, October 2023. Who could have guessed?
But I'm not saying I didn't say that one. I'm on because they won't let it die.
Let it
Solo Leveling
die,
definitely came out
let it
2024.
die, let it
Yeah, but
shrivel
I'm
up
saying,
and
but
die.
only like a couple months difference. They were October of 2023, October
not-
and September of 2023, and in
think-
January
I
of
think
24.
based off of the fact that this is for 2024, if it didn't come out in 2024,
It did
it's off
though.
the ballot.
No, shut
it
the
did.
fuck up. Shut up. You're me. It's
that knocks out Apothecary Diaries for me too, dude. So I'm not.
But
I'm
it's
just
on
being
it's
real.
on
If
the
this
list.
is
But if that was the case, we would have had to go back and change all of them. Apothecary Diaries would never even been one
No,
we
but
could have
this is
selected.
specifically new releases.
Yeah, this is for new releases.
It ain't new. I mean,
Like
It
Dandadan's
is new.
Gaijin number 8's new. Solo Leveling's new. Delicious in Dungeons, I don't know.
I think this is. I don't know when this came out. They're all new.
No, they're not. 2 years is not new.
yeah.
That's
See,
new.
It's not 2 years. It's not 2 years. You're actually fucking high. It's the last quarter of 23.
Listen. That's a different year. Is
They
it not?
came out literally like 2 months or 3 months apart.
I
3
know, they
months.
came out 2 weeks before.
hey,
It's a different year.
I agree. But I mean, really, we're bickering over nothing. We all know what it is. It's gotta be Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
Kyle says something to the contrary. I'm gonna jump through my mind.
No, yeah. That's
Destroy
facts.
him. If he tries to say Fearing or whatever, I'm gonna lose
Oh no,
my
we
shit.
didn't have to worry about that. That got eliminated with Apothecary Diaries because, as we agreed, in order
Nobody agreed to that. Nobody agreed to that. I
No,
want you to
Kyle
know.
was
I
fighting
want you to
so
know.
hard-
Nobody
he's
agreed to
fighting
that.
so hard on the year thing because talk about Fearing.
No,
Go
I
ahead,
didn't.
Kyle.
I didn't.
State your case for
I
Fearing over
wasn't.
Solo Leveling.
Bro, you
I
think
wanna
you
hear
people,
it.
you act like I'm me
I
writing
wanna
Fear.
hear
I'm
it.
not me writing.
No.
I
Jump
have
on
no
the
case.
heat.
I have none.
Jump
I
on the heat
have.
and
I
start
have.
riding.
I have none. Solo leveling is peak. It's better than Fearing. No one's denying that. No one is literally denying that.
Oh my god.
Oh, best character design? That'd be interesting. Fearing better not be on here.
Yeah, here we are.
Okay, dude. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
is
you could say it's ridiculous for
all the
any of
same
these to be.
shows, though.
Well,
I
there's
mean,
no solo leveling on here actually.
which is also ridiculous because I probably would have said Solo Leveling, but
Okay, this one I'm
I
actually gonna
don't know
give.
if I
This one I'm
agree.
actually gonna give to Apothecary Diaries. They're like the stuff that they
their
do with
costumes
like
are
their. Well, yeah, not even that, but just like their characters and the way they. I don't know. You want to talk about detail? Like I was really adamant. Like they don't have any detail in their background, but their characters they do.
they have so much detail in their background.
They just don't show.
are-
They just don't have good backgrounds to show off their skills. Is my point. They don't have. They don't
That's
show like.
just a lie. They don't have like establishing
basic. They're-
shots. They don't have a lot of establishing shots. But
know, and
that's
I'm
not
saying, like- and I'm saying-
backgrounds.
That is backgrounds.
It's part of it, but that's not like
I'm saying
all backgrounds.
Demon Slayer literally puts literal emphasis and they literally show you the backgrounds and it's like beautiful.
I'm not
like the
saying
snow
that, but
the
I'm not
snow
saying
backgrounds, the
com-
forests and different stuff they show,
I'm not
it's
saying
ridiculous.
Comparison. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying they have
You're- okay,
some of
you're-
the best backgrounds. They're just not
What-
wide
what's crazy is
establishing shot backgrounds.
you're arguing with me about the backgrounds, but I'm trying to agree with you on Apothecary Diaries has the best character, probably whatever.
I'm just saying I'm not letting that comment slide where they have bad backgrounds. They don't.
If not this, then probably Dan to Dan. Dan to Dan, it's stylized, but it's also a pretty good character. Like I like the
That
character
is a good
design.
stylized.
It's stylized, but
Demon
it's
Slayer.
it's crisp
I
as
would say
fuck.
Demon Slayer if it wasn't
No.
for the chibi nonsense.
yeah, no, this is just out. This is
Yeah.
garbage. This
Unfortunately,
this
that's
is
out
just
too. I don't
kinda
even know why it's in there.
yeah, I'm not sure why it's in character. I mean, I think maybe because they do like a variety of different character. Like you got like a dwarf, I can't remember what a halfling, elf, like, and then they all look good. Like it's
I
again it's
definitely would have
stylized,
replaced
but
Solo Leveling with it though. Like
Yeah.
Solo Leveling character design is
I
very
like
good.
pretty good. Yeah.
Kaiju number 8 designs in that. I think those are kind
Yeah.
of unique in that. So
They
I
are,
can
but-
see why that's in here, but
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's the best.
The problem for Kaiju number 8 for me is that it's the CGI. Like, I like the way he looks, but then they do some weird. Like, I like the way he looks mostly, but then they also do kind of some of the not chibi, but like the weird faces and stuff. Like where it's like he kind of looks goofy. I don't really like that too much. I mean, it's
Yeah,
still
it's-
great, but I'm being nitpicky. But that's
It has to be Apothecary. I mean,
I don't know, man. Dan
Dan
Dan,
good though.
I think it might actually for me,
Yeah.
it might be Dan to Dan. Dan to Dan is so stylized, but it's so clean. It's so fucking clean for all the characters.
Well, but going over character, like the actual
Character design. Yeah, I know,
of
yeah.
the characters though.
Yeah, this is a hard one.
That is true because Dan to Dan also has a lot more variety when it comes to like demons and
Hmm
ghosts, or not demons, but ghosts and
but
aliens and.
they do a very
I mean,
good job.
so
though.
you're basically going over like some of the cleanest and consistent versus like variety and stylized, and that's hard. That's like the age-old debate right there.
Well, do you want to do the same thing we did before with the numbers?
Oh, sure. All right. 0
Kyle.
through 50. Oh, flip a coin.
No,
You
I
got
don't
a
know.
coin flip. You can do a coin flipper.
That's fine. Heads is, let's say heads
uh,
is
Apothecary Diaries.
Okay, and then tails is Dan to Dan.
I'm
flip it.
down. Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries. Yeah.
Head
That's
was
heads, right?
Apothecary.
That's
No,
tails.
this
Oh,
is tails.
Oh.
So
With
it's
Dan to Dan.
Boo.
I mean, I'm fine.
I
with
accept that, though.
I accept that.
I
That's fair.
accept that.
Okay.
Best
okay.
director? I mean, who? I don't know.
I don't know who.
Oh, wait, what?
okay.
Oh,
Best director
definitely
for those
not.
two.
Definitely not a freaking.
Next question. Next question.
No, you don't.
Definitely not Demon Slayer, because the
Yeah.
director on that needs to be fired.
Yeah.
What's the Yoshiro Maya?
That's
far
all the way
right one.
The Delicious in
Oh.
Dungeon.
Oh.
I actually wouldn't
Okay,
mind.
this
This one
one-
is actually pretty like.
No. This one actually has to be Apothecary Diaries, because the story building.
The story is so good. in
It has the
Apothecary
best
Diaries.
story.
But is that director though? That's writing. That's not director.
Huh?
That's
I mean,
like
the
writing.
director brings the writing to life with the
the director's the
decisions that they
one.
make.
Yeah, they do things a certain way, and like
They're the
Yeah, I
ones
mean,
that
they do have the
approve
best
the overall
stories. I guess
designs
if
and
if we're saying that's like the best story, I'll agree with that.
well, because
but
there is no best story, which is kind of crazy.
yeah.
that is really crazy.
Oh,
All
best
right,
animation?
okay. Here we go. It's gotta be. They
I'm
have,
so
has
sick
to
of
be
seeing
this.
the exact same shows.
That I mean, what do you think it's gonna? What do you think it's gonna be? It's not gonna be
a little bit of something that is just out of this world that I didn't see 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Variety would've been nice.
but then that wouldn't be the best. That wouldn't be the best. It wouldn't be.
It could be the
Yeah,
best.
because they have the
and
best
some shows-
animation. Like
Yeah.
that could be the same six, but
But
like
are we lying? Are we saying that Solo Leveling doesn't have the best animation? Like that's a
it's
lie.
actually Demon Slayer, but
Okay, I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
the last
Chief,
season
the
of
chibi
Demon
shit.
Slayer with that fight. I mean, that
just
was
all of Demon Slayer. Like
This has.
if you know, you obviously got to take out the chibi stuff, but like if you're going purely animation, like
Solo
it has.
Leveling.
breathing
And I'll tell you what,
techniques are crazy.
and they have some of the fastest fights that are still readable.
Yeah,
Because that's, I mean,
that's
so does
a
Solo
very
Leveling.
important thing.
But Solo Leveling, sometimes with the camera angles, I mean, I like them, but I also don't like them as much as Demon Slayer.
Also, you guys can't actually suck my nuts, but Fearin actually does have very
No,
good
it doesn't.
animation in their
Just
fights. Yes, they
stop
do.
talking
No, I'm
about
not.
the
I won't.
show,
You
man.
I
you
actually
stop talking
believe-
about a pike, and you stop talking about Apothecary Diaries. It's like the same fucking shit, man. Like
I
we're.
haven't
but-
brought it
but-
up.
The thing about Fearin is they all look stiff. That's my thing. I think they look stiff.
What does that mean? They look
Like just
stiff?
their walking and stuff. Like they're. It's just I don't know. They just look stiff.
I don't
Like
know. Yeah.
the joints don't like bend the way I think they should be.
I don't. I've never seen that, so I don't know.
I do that. That's why. That's part of the reason I don't like it. Just like I said, all the characters look stiff. Look like they need some WD-40. Same thing with Kaiju number 8. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Solo Leveling.
I don't want to give an award to Demon. Demon Slayer fucking just pisses me off. It's
But
just-
animation-wise, that's like the only one they could get. Now, Solo Leveling. I mean,
it's pretty fucking good, dude. I don't know. Like.
yeah, but I don't think it's better than Demon Slayer.
I
Demon
think
Slayer
it is,
like.
dude.
I mean,
We
to
can
be
do a coin
fair,
flip if you guys don't.
the way. Yeah, but the to be fair though, like the way they, so I'll say this, Demon Slayer fight scenes, animation is better in my opinion. Not the actual, maybe not the actual fight itself, the animation, but like 90% of the time, the animation's actually kind of buns because they draw Tanjiro with no, like he just lines, you know, like his abs and his arms and his whatever.
There's no definition.
Yeah, so it's like
definition.
their peaks are higher, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the average, of the animation
the law
is
of averages.
is
Yeah,
lower. So
That's fair. That's fair.
I could give it to Solo Leveling for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. All right,
All
we
right,
got
best voice.
basically the best voice. I don't know anything about Japanese voice anything really.
You could pick Fearin on this one, Kyle. I'm
Yeah, go
down.
for it.
Fuck off.
No, you can't. What? Pick it.
We're being sincere.
Wait, what? And we get this?
We get. Who is it?
Who's that? That looks like
Armin?
Armin.
That is Armin.
Oh, that's just
Oh,
the name
that
of the
is.
person who
Okay.
did it.
Yeah.
It's got to be Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Like, because for one, the guy is, you know, you guys know this, but kind of just telling chat, the guy is the little version and the big version. Same voice. They sound nothing
sick.
alike. And then the arise
Hmm.
and stuff, and
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
it
like
has
when
to.
he says
Yeah, yeah.
arise, that all that
Yes.
stuff like that.
No, yeah, I think it's kind of low diff here.
I mean Armin is good. I do. Brendan probably doesn't like
Armin.
his voice. I like
I-
his. I like
I
Armin's
think he
voice.
did well, and honestly, I'd vote for him just because it's again finally a different show that's on a list. So
Dude,
please
he's-
Fair.
vote Attack on Titan because you know what?
I don't
That's-
think, but I don't think it deserves it though.
I don't
Why
know.
Armin? Why
Armin's-
How does he deserve best English?
I think he's
don't-
the best voice out of. He has the most range, and uniqueness.
I would have given
out
it
of
to
all
fucking
of them.
Aaron, and especially in these seasons.
Yeah, I mean,
but like,
that's fair.
but like Aaron,
I don't even remember him
doesn't have
talking
a
in
lot of-
this.
he doesn't have a lot of vocal range. Like it's just like,
Yeah, but like
He
you
has
said,
some
the
really
Hi,
deep vocals.
"Hi,
and then has-
Mikasa. Hi, what's up?" Like that's Aaron right there. That's my impression of Aaron. Whereas like
That's
Armin
pretty
is
good.
like he speaks with passion.
yeah, and a whiny bitchiness in his voice.
Out of concern and love for his friend.
Okay, I like
I
Armin.
mean, yeah,
but
just
I'm-
give
I
it
got-
to solo level.
It's solo leveling.
Okay.
It's just not a challenge.
And then, why did they get?
Fuck,
Oh,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
just-
not
yeah.
picking this. I'm picking this. Fuck you guys.
All right,
Okay,
reverse
fine.
psychology, chat. Let's go. We
All right,
got
here we
it.
go. Here we go. Let's let it.
Alright.
Let's get after it. This is it. This is the
I know
final
mine.
one.
I know mine. Call me
shit.
the
I know
biggest meat
mine.
rider there's ever been.
No way you're
don't
saying
care.
anime of the year is Apothecary Diaries. I don't think
It
that's
is.
No, wrong.
It is.
Factually incorrect.
Solo leveling's a close second,
It's gotta be
but
solo.
Apothecary Diaries for
it
the
has,
win.
It has to be solo leveling.
No. All right, Brent. What are you saying? Is Kyle gonna actually
I'm
have an
I'm
aneurysm?
torn. I'm torn right now because
Kyle might actually have an aneurysm. I think that may be facts.
Cause here's the thing, you guys aren't going based off what it's actually even gonna be either. You guys are.
You're not
you guys are.
supposed
You
to.
guys are meat writing 100%.
You're not supposed to go off what you think it's gonna be. You gotta go off what.
I haven't said anything yet. Damn.
Nah, I already know. I already know what you're gonna do. You might as well. I might as well just fucking click it right now
Okay.
and click vote. I mean, you
That's
might
not
as
what
fucking
I was
well.
going.
You weren't
That's
going
not
Dan to
where I
Dan.
was
I
going
know
with
you weren't going Dan to Dan. That would have been outrageous.
I kind of.
No, you weren't.
Best
That's-
anime of the
that
year was Dan
that's
to
gotta
Dan.
be- That's gotta be the most foolish thing I've ever heard in my lifetime.
I was kind of torn between Dan to Dan and solo leveling.
Nah, you're crazy.
I
You're
mean-
actually crazy for Dan to Dan. Dan to Dan over Apothecary Diaries may be the worst take I've ever heard in my lifetime.
Okay, hold on. See, here's
just a
my problem.
personal
Here's my problem.
preference.
Here's my problem with Blake though. He literally don't even know. He never even watched Danny Dan, but he wants
I
to talk
don't
shit
have
about.
to.
Yeah,
I
you don't
don't
have
have
to. Right?
to.
Yeah, you don't have to. But you can't.
I don't have to.
But you have no
know-
basis for your claims. Then
I
you
know-
have no basis for your claims.
Yes, I do because I know how good it would have to be to surpass Apothecary
But you
Diaries,
don't
and I
know-
watched
but you
like
d-
an episode or two. It's not surpassing that.
Right.
The premise of the
I
show
understand.
alone is not surpassing it.
Yeah, but now that comes down to actual personal preference because I could definitely see Danny Dan being more of a Brent style show than Apothecary Diaries.
Well, realistically, this is all, for the most part, this is all down to personal preference in that. But, I mean, to me, I'm always, like, Apothecary Diaries, I love, as you know from this whole stream. And that. I love Apothecary Diaries. Do not
Yes.
get me wrong.
Yes, you guys
But
have
I was
it for the past
legitimately
3 hours.
mad. Shut up and let me finish my damn statement. So, when I was watching Dan to Dan and it stopped, that legitimately made me mad. And looking at all the shows that are on this, there's not one that's done that where I'm like, I'm bummed. Where I'm like, I
Well-
want to continue this going. Dan to Dan actually made me mad that it stopped. I was like,
Yeah,
no, dude, I'm not ready for this to stop. Keep going. And
Well,
that's
it also,
why I would
but it
give
also,
that-
it also left off on a cliffhanger though. Like none of the other shows have left off on a
Apothecary
cliffhanger.
Diaries, man. I was that way. No, I was sad when it ended. Very sad. Solo leveling, I don't even remember how it ended. So that tells you something right there.
I'm going with Dan to Dan personally.
That's crazy. We got a 3-way tie.
Yeah, I'm going solo leveling. I don't know.
Do we got a 3-sided dice emulator on Google?
Well, no, we just do. Okay, we just do like somebody's first. So you do like well, save solo leveling for the end. So let's go Apothecary Diaries and Dan to Dan for the flip.
All right.
Heads being Apothecary Diaries, tails being Dan to Dan. So help me if Apothecary Diaries loses. I'm gonna cry. But wait, what I say? Heads is Apothecary Diaries.
Yeah, you got it. All right. I don't hate that though. I mean, I
checks
think Dan
out.
to Dan was a lot like I was one of my personal favorites from the year, but
I want.
again, Apothecary Diaries to me is like very close second.
I want chat to vote. Who meat righted their show more? Blake and Brent with Apothecary Diaries, or me with Fearin'? It's low diff, but I do want to know.
You with Fear and
You
Probably.
literally
I
just
think.
picked a whole different show.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay, and then
Just
I'm
to be
feeling
different.
attacked here
And then
for
Tails-
no reason.
Tails for Fearing, or Tails for Apothecary Diaries, Heads for Solo Leveling. Let's go, baby.
There's
See,
no way, dude.
I'm
Best
just
two
that
out of
good.
three.
The coin don't lie. The
Best two
coin
out of
don't
three.
lie. No, we
I
did
mean,
not.
you
do
We're
our-
picking a
Well, we could do best 2 out of 3 because
Okay,
this
it is
is
best
the
of-
this
yeah.
is the top
Okay, alright.
dog. Okay, so same ones. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
So Tails for Apothecary Diaries. That's all we really need. Okay,
Alright,
1-1.
Clyde,
All right,
watch
chat.
this one's going to be tails.
It
Okay,
better
look.
be Tails.
Heads.
Tails.
Heads.
Tails.
Heads.
Fuck!
Oh, okay.
Coin don't lie. You're right.
And to be fair, that is
This is.
what it
I mean,
always should have been, but
yeah.
Again, I don't mind. Any one of those 3 I'm good with.
All right, here it is. There it is, chat.
dude, I metagamed the mess out of the because I did Heads for Apothecary Diaries on the first one, so I figured it'd be Tails the second time we did it. So
I just want to make sure that. Okay. All right, that's it. I think.
yeah,
All
that's
right.
all.
That's-
Well, no, it's all of them, but I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if there was else
Yep.
at the end or something. But shit, man. I mean, yeah. So the biggest thing we're gonna have to do is I hope this stays somewhere that I can access it, so we can go back and look at what we voted.
It's called the VOD.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be grim though. We're gonna have to go one. No, it should be. It should show you. I feel like
Hopefully.
maybe
yeah.
not. Well, well. It's kind of stupid. I
Well,
wish
hold on.
they,
Maybe I
like,
can
this-
There
share.
you
I can
go.
share my
There
ballot.
you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah,
then
you can
download
download.
it. Okay. Yeah, download like what we chose. Sick.
Hell yeah,
the hell?
brother.
What the hell is this thing doing? Come on. Yeah, my
Yeah, so that's our.
votes.
Okay, that's all we need. Heck, take a screenshot.
All right, hold
for
on.
all I care.
Let's just look at this one more time. By the way.
Yeah, let's take a gander.
So we got Anime of the Year, Solo Leveling, Film of the Year, My Hero, Best
That's fair.
Continuing, My Hero,
Yeah.
Best New Series, Solo Leveling,
Solo Leveling.
Best Original Anime is the
We didn't know.
yeah, Best Animation, Solo Leveling, Best Character Design, Dan to
Dan to
Dan,
Dan.
Best Director, Apothecary, Art Background, Best Comedy,
We didn't even
Dungeon,
know.
Dungeon.
Oh, Dungeon.
Best Romance, that was Scott's Pilgrim. Best Action, Solo Leveling. Best Isekai,
Isekai.
Shangri-La.
Shangri-La.
Yeah, man.
I still disagree with that
Yeah,
one.
I agree.
man.
I agree with that.
Best Drama, Apothecary. Best Slice of Life, My Dear. Yes, thank you. ReZero Rob, W's in the chat.
Dude, we didn't do Fearing for one of them.
Nope. Sure as hell didn't.
Yeah, it's out fucking outrageous, dude. It's actually outrageous. Best main character, Apothecary Diaries. Best supporting character, Apothecary Diaries. The meat writing goes crazy, dude. I answered my own question, by the way.
Looks more like we're meat
must-
writing for solo leveling, though, to be honest, because that's 1, 2, 3.
I mean, to be
4,
No, I think
5,
Apothecary
6,
Diaries has actually got more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compared to what? 1, 2.
6, compared to 6.
Yeah, it's somehow. Yeah, we're saying that Apothecary Diaries is on the same. It's actually outrageous. It's
It
actually
is in
ridiculous.
the same.
It's actually
It
ridiculous.
is.
All right, must protect care at all costs. Anna from whatever. Best anime song was Kaiju number 8. That's kind of shocking, but not wrong.
No, we listened to it. It. was
No, I
nice.
know. And then best score, Solo Leveling. Best opening sequence, Dan to Dan. Ending sequence, Kaiju. Japanese voice actor.
That was your choice, too. We would be at 5.
And then
That
no,
was
that's
your
what
choice.
you
We
guys
were-
want. That's what you guys wanted to pick. And then best
No, it's
English
not. I
one
told
was
you to pick Fearing.
best. You were being facetious. You were fucking.
No, we
you were
weren't.
goading
We
me
had
on.
We had no
No.
opinion.
Yeah, you were like, that's why. That's what I'm saying. You had no opinion on it, so that's why you were like, oh yeah, you just pick Fearing. There you go, Kyle. There's your little bone. Fuck you.
You
Yeah.
could have picked anything else, and you still picked Apothecary.
'Cause
Diaries.
I knew-
I'm
'cause I knew.
pushing on that.
But
'Cause
to
I
be
knew.
fair, do you disagree with any of them? No.
Yes. Yes.
Which ones?
Well, actually, I don't disagree with most of them, but I do disagree with.
Yeah, you don't disagree with any of them. Okay, isekai. One. You
Isekai.
disagree with that.
I
Sure,
disagree
sure,
with
sure.
the isekai one.
That's fine. But any of the other ones? No, you don't.
Okay, no, I would not have done support. I would have not have done Jinchi for supporting character
That's
either.
fine.
I would have. What else?
You said like mural or whatever, or the girl.
No,
Or,
the
no, it was
Shinji.
the dungeon
Shinji.
and-
Yeah, dungeon.
Yeah.
Delicious in dungeon.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean this is a pretty big fumble. I mean, this show is good, but this is a fumble, I think, a little bit.
I don't see a fumble there.
Okay, maybe that's the only one where I'll concede. Like that one, sure. But the rest of them you agree with, so there you go. I'm glad we could help you realize how good
no.
Apothecary Diaries
Fear,
actually is.
Fearin should be on here, but
We
it's
tried to give you
ridiculous.
Fearing on here, and you
No,
you
shut
just-
up, bro. That does not count. This you're not
Yes,
gonna
it
add. No,
does.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
We
It
had
doesn't.
no malicious intent.
Because
behind
nobody
that
has
decision at all.
nobody has any bearing if this is true or not. Nobody literally has any bearing if it's true. That's the crazy thing. That's actually the craziest thing. No, I think I'd have put I think I would have put. I don't know where I would have put Fearin, honestly. That's a good point.
Maybe
I think I
best
might have.
director.
I think I might have
But
been best director.
You think
for
the
Fearin.
story's better than Apothecary Diaries?
I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say that it's better. It is good though. I enjoy. I really
Well, it has
enjoy
to be-
the
it has to
story.
be better, though.
I enjoy the storytelling in Fearin. I know, but it's hard for me because that's the thing. I've never discounted how good Apothecary Diaries is. But to me they're both good. They're both like I would say that I think Fearin and Apothecary Diaries for me are about equals, and then Soul Leveling is probably above, and then above both of them.
Wow.
Like if talk about
Yeah.
new ones that come out.
Yeah.
Like they're different. They're different, but they're equally as good. Like they're equally as unique.
Again, it's
Which I
left
enjoy.
up to your personal preference. Like again, even with anime of the year, and that like I lean more towards Dan.
See,
There's
that's
no
actually
okay, no
crazy,
that
though.
yeah. You're
Solo Leveling.
I think he's doing that because he
Dandadan-
wanted to pick a different one. He's sick. He
honestly,
has
in
to
that,
has
like,
to be.
Dandadan over
I gave
Solo
you-
Leveling is insane.
It's
Dude,
actually insane.
I gave you my legitimate reason for why I would have picked what I did, and that's
That
just
may be
my own
true,
personal
but-
feelings from it. Like again, I like Solo Leveling a lot. I obviously like Apothecary Diaries a lot, but neither one of those shows, when the season stopped, legitimately made me mad because it stopped. Dan legitimately made me mad that it stopped, and that
It left
that
on a
does something to
cliffhanger.
me.
It left on a cliffhanger. No shit.
But
It was annoying.
any other show. Well, I mean, Apothecary Diary leaves off on cliffhangers every episode because they're still continuing the drama in that. But it doesn't make me mad when they
Not
do
really.
that.
I know, but it ended in like a good. It ended like a good spot. It ended at it wrapped up its little story it was talking about, and then it ended into like a nice. They put a bow on the end of Apothecary Diaries.
But I mean, in fairness, though,
They stopped that shit in the.
there's probably a couple other shows I think could have also fit in Anime of the Year. I mean, there's just if they're basing it off of just one season or the whole show, there could have been a couple other shows that.
You want to know
dropped in
what the
there.
real conversation that's
So-
going to be hard to have is when Classroom of the Elite comes back.
Bro?
So you know what?
That's
Yeah.
going to be hard.
Here's another thing I actually want to do because I know Brent mentioned this. Which ones did we think should have been on the list that weren't, or like which ones like
That's
I don't know
hard.
if there's
mean,
I don't know if there's
I
any.
feel like current season, well, last season, My Hero should have been a candidate for best anime for that year.
Yeah, that's true.
That would have been a little bit
mean-
harder, yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it didn't even make it. Like that's kind of
No.
crazy. Did Attack on Titan end last year? I think so.
I think, well, it would have been very end of 23, so
I think that was on the
do with
last,
that with what you will.
on 23s or whatever, yeah. I don't know. I'm not seeing. Was Jujutsu Kaisen? Was that last year?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Best movie of the year, Boy the Heron.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boy in the Heron wasn't there. Also, Blake, did you mute? You cut off abruptly.
No.
Oh, okay.
I probably got like a little bit away from his mic and the
That's fine.
The
I-
noise
Dude,
they
Tower
probably
of
clipped in.
God, if they didn't fumble the bag, would have been on there.
right.
I don't know if they fumbled the bag. I might have to.
Comparatively.
I think I gotta rewatch.
From first season, I think they did.
Yeah, maybe I gotta rewatch it like all the way through.
Well, we gotta watch it all the way through first,
Right.
and then. Yeah, it's hard. Trying to think. I'm trying to think. Have I watched any other like phenomenal shows? Not really.
I mean, I think
that
this coming year is going to be a lot more difficult when we get
You
the.
throw Fairy Tale in the mix and some of these other ones. Tower
nah,
of
Fairy
God.
Tale wouldn't have made it because of God.
Yeah. Gagio being an issue for Blake.
Like I said, I actually also am surprised that ReZero wasn't in it more.
I'm not.
What is your hatred towards the show, dude? It's fucking.
It's just.
They haven't brought
What?
Rem
It's
back.
what?
The
It's what?
season they bring
What
Rem
is it?
back.
Yep.
The season they bring Rem back, it'll
What-
be show of the year.
You guys meet right on Rem so hard, it's actually insane.
Dude, Rem is one of the
gladly.
best characters in
Yeah,
that
no,
show.
no one, and
period.
no one is disputing that. No one.
Well,
That doesn't. That
I
doesn't
will
make the show.
gladly
That doesn't
meet
make
Ride
the
for-
show. That doesn't make the show bad. That does not make the show bad.
It makes it bad if they're not even trying.
Right.
They are. They showed gluttony. They fought gluttony.
There's two gluttonies. What the hell?
Oh,
What's your
Dang.
point?
That's stupid.
Wait, I'm saying, what's your point? They're literally actively doing shit to get her back. Like, what's the point? It's story building.
no,
That's the
no.
slowest story building.
How?
Because it didn't take that long to go face off against one of the frickin' archbishop. God, I can't say it.
Archbitch.
The arch. Yeah, I mean they are the archbishops. Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, what are you talking about? This season was fast as shit. They showed they last season what they fought the white where was season 2 they didn't even
White
fight.
Whale.
They didn't even
Yeah.
fight anybody from the witch's cult in season 2. Season
Exactly.
3,
And
I
that's
know,
the problem.
right? I'm saying, and then but we're not. I'm not talking about.
That's the
I'm
problem.
not talking about season 2 right now. We're talking about season 3. Hello.
But just the show as a whole, man.
Right,
The show
what-
as a whole.
But then but if you won't let me finish my fucking sentence, they show all of them. This season is about all of them. Literally every single one.
Well, they better
Bro,
get to
no,
it, man.
Season 2 who had what was that? Greed? Not Greed. It was
No, it didn't.
Pride.
It
No,
wasn't Pride. It was
none of them. I don't think it had
no,
one.
Yes, they did. It was the frickin'
Who?
priest in that.
No,
Priest
that
that
Betelgeuse. No, that was season 1.
Even worse. They
No.
show.
Betelgeuse was all season 1 because at the end of season 1 is where Rem gets eaten by gluttony. That's all. White Whale, all that
That's
shit
the
happens.
White Whale. That's
That
season
happens
2,
all in
isn't it?
season
No,
1.
season 1.
Season
That's all
2
season
is
1.
all about the trials and they went to the Capitol.
Tribulations.
They go to the Capitol and all that shit and Subaru and no that's season 1.
Oh yeah.
No, that's season 1.
That season's actually pretty good too.
Season 2
Yeah,
is all the
season one
ones.
is goated.
Season 2 is goated.
Debatable.
It's just him trying to get back to the. That's all about what's his name? What the fuck is Roswald? That season 2 is all about Roswald and
Exactly. Not about Rem. Hashtag bad.
it was all fine. And now season 3 is literally. It's season 3 is so good, dude. Yeah, the fact
Now
that
the
you guys
real
don't see that
question is,
crazy.
okay, here's the real question. And Brent, we gotta subtract High School DxD from the equation.
Yeah, no.
What do you
Alright.
guys think is the best show of all time? Just throwing that out there.
Best show of all time.
That's
Like
a crazy.
to you, yeah.
My Hero, if it ends well, probably.
As it is right now, though, as it sits.
Like I know what you're about to say, and you're going to make Kyle literally self-destruct.
You do?
No,
I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
he said excluding High School DxD.
I know. The other one I had in mind was still going to make Kyle's head explode.
Oh, you thought I was gonna say Food Wars?
No,
Oh.
No, you.
I thought you were going to say the third one that was on the watch list.
Oh no,
Apothecary
that'd
Diaries?
be crazy.
Yeah, it's
No,
got one
that'd-
fucking season, dude. Yeah, I would actually crash the fuck
On
out.
season 2.
I haven't watched it, but
That's what I mean. He hasn't even watched season 2, and he still thinks it. He's still
Well,
horny
I'm
for
up
it. It's
to date
insane.
on season 2, and that,
Yeah,
and
and
I
it's
still argue it.
and
Oh,
season
anyways.
2's.
let me think. This is a toughie. Best of all time. It's so hard. People ask this question. This question
It's
has
not
layers
hard
to it,
because
man.
it's not hard in that because we don't have a
not.
handicap when someone asks us this question. We say high school DxD, but now we're putting a handicap on it, and now I actually have to think.
No, because that's not. That's just objectively not fucking true. That's the craziest shit. It's
The crazy thing
objectively.
is, it actually is. But
If I say, from a man of no culture to try to say that a
No,
cultured show like that
shut the fuck
has
up,
no.
dude. Yeah, it's actually.
it actually
heinous.
is.
It's actually
one of the
heinous that you're
best.
trying to.
It actually,
no,
no,
it's-
that's why I didn't even want to get into this.
No, Brent's
Included.
Brent's bringing it here,
I'm
and it's
just-
actually the most the most despicable, heinous shit I've ever witnessed in all my days, dude.
All I'm
But I
saying
have
is
to
it's
back him.
difficult
If
to
he's going there,
I'm just
because
saying
it's-
I wasn't going there to try to go there. I'm just saying
No, you
it's
were.
making
No,
it
go ahead.
difficult to think of what the next show would be. That's all it is. That's all I was going with that. But anywho,
okay, well maybe how about this? Maybe not that because it's actually too hard. We might need like a week to think about this. Maybe in the next debate we'll ask the question again.
I think it actually
In-
might be My Hero. Like I said, not even joking.
I don't.
to me, it's going to be it's kind of a three-way tie because
What the
it's
fuck was
tied
that?
between frickin' My Hero if it ends well.
No, but you can't say if it ends well. Like right now,
Yeah, I think
What is it?
it is My Hero. For
still
me.
My Hero.
I think so.
As of right now, it's a three-way tie between My Hero, Full Metal Brotherhood, and
Full
Death
Metal's
Note.
Full Metal's never touching my list. It's just not.
Dude, I mean, it's not cracking my top 5, no, but
Oh,
I
also,
love
it'd
since-
be a close 6, but
actually, by the way, since we're here, I actually just this just reminded me of something. Hold on, where is it? Where is it?
oh God,
let me think. Cause like for me, it's like okay, Naruto, amazing. My Hero's an obvious one. But like then you got shows like Classroom of the Elite that like
Yeah,
I
no,
know,
no
Sean,
one,
you
no
wanna
one's,
say
no
that's
one's
the
talking
best,
about him. I mean, he's not wrong. Like, it's not necessarily wrong to say like it is a peak show, but
but it's like it's not just peak. Like it's I mean it's like actually a crazy show. That's like a show that I don't know. I mean, it's so good,
okay.
but like
yeah, another one for me that's that way, and this is where y'all gotta kind of crash out on me probably is Slime for me is pretty peak. I really, it's probably up there
yeah.
with my favorite of all time.
The
I'm
thing
gonna
is,
crash
I
about
think
that.
slime gets its like flowers though. Like everybody likes slime.
Mhm.
I don't
Like
know if
some
it gets
people
its
actually
flowers.
probably would put that in their top.
Yeah, I probably
like, I don't
would
think
for watch
anybody's
rewatchability, but
I don't think anybody's
Yeah, Classroom
putting
of the
like
Elite.
Classroom of the Elite in their top 5, and that's like what makes me mad. Like,
Mhm.
cause it's
it's good, but it's not like I don't know. It's just not mainstream. It's
it's-
just not.
no, but it's so good. It's like I don't know. Maybe it's just my type of show, cause it's like that show for me is it's one of them. I don't know if it's the one, but it's definitely one of them. And then because what I was gonna say is like if we need time to think about this, we could talk about shows that have
Ooh.
had the biggest fall off we've ever seen.
I mean that we could talk
Bro,
about. I could talk about that
that's
for
a
that.
long
Yeah,
list.
Yeah, I could
that's
talk about that for years.
years, literal
My
years.
actually the biggest fall off for me is SAO because I thought SAO was gonna
Dude,
be like one of my
right?
top 5 like of
Nah,
all time,
I think
and then it
Yeah.
just plummeted every season. It just plummeted farther and farther.
my biggest fall off is still the obvious. It's Seven
No,
Deadly
because it
Sins.
wasn't-
It's Seven
Oh.
Deadly
Yeah.
Sins.
That one, yeah.
Okay, that is true.
That is the biggest, I mean, you had
That is true.
like two seasons of pure gold, pure,
pure
just
awesomeness.
just
Yeah.
fantastic anime. Just everything about it was just so peak. And then you literally have an animation company just come in and
just
fuck
bulldoze it. Yeah.
It's the animation company, and
It's
then it's also
disgusting.
the story too. From what the
I
even
know.
the
Yeah.
manga. That's why that's one of the reasons why the animation company dropped the show was because they didn't like where the story went. And honestly,
really?
There's
after
no
seeing
there's
that-
no
yeah,
way you're saying that the chaos was canon in manga.
Yeah,
Chaos.
I'm assuming that had been what was the canon bit in manga that made them drop the show because
Wait, what are you
I
talking
remember
about?
reading
Chaos?
it.
You don't you blocked it out of your memory?
No, I
Chaos?
think you're thinking of Black Clover. Kyle.
No,
Well-
I'm thinking that was Merlin's whole thing. The end was chaos. Chaos
Yep.
started infecting or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe
You
I
don't
did
remember
block
that?
it out from memory. No,
You
I
did.
don't remember.
We were crashing the fuck out because we're like, what the fuck is chaos?
Chaos.
Yeah, chaos is a powerful entity that is not directly related to Seven Deadly Sins themselves, while the chaos gods. Wait, in
Chaos?
Warhammer, what?
I don't remember that at all.
I don't know, but
I mean, that's been a while. So
You
I
don't
guess
remember?
but yeah.
It was at the end.
Is it when the one guy's dying? What's his name? Escanor.
Arthur. Oh well, it's during that. It has to do with Arthur, but yeah, it's when it's during that little bit too when Escanor dies.
Yeah, it was right after he
Oh.
dies, and then she's like, Merlin just goes, "What are we talking about? Chaos?"
Oh,
Right.
dude, yeah. I mean, that's true. That was one of the biggest fall offs. But like,
Fight
you
with
wanna know
the
which one was
demon
close
king.
to falling off?
Hmm.
Was we all know this, but Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
That boy was close.
That got really close.
Yeah, that was It was kind of
It
hanging.
was
on
close.
by
If
a
those
thread.
movies didn't clutch up the way they did, and we ignore the ending entirely, the slideshow at the end.
Yeah,
We
just,
ignore that.
yeah.
But those movies clutched the F up because before those movies, I was not feeling it.
Yeah, the concept. Well, the whole thing with Marley and that in season what was that 3 or so, season 4.
Season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just not it.
Well, yeah, and then like
No,
what is it,
no,
Hanji or
that all
Sanji,
stuff-
whatever,
Hanji, yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
she almost single-handedly ruined it.
No, and also I don't know what the Marley. Everyone dog shit talks about the Marley stuff. The Marley stuff was fine. I mean, the animation
It
was the
was-
change, but the Marley, I liked all the Marley stuff. It gave
Well,
the other
No,
side
I did
perspective, and then
not
when
give
Aaron,
a crap about those kids in the beginning of that season, like I did not give
Did-
a crap about them. Why?
What about Devil? Oh, sorry. Go
Why
ahead.
the hell you feel the need to show about these kids that one of them eventually takes
What are you
over
ta-
one of the Titan powers, but who gives a crap? And
It-
then
what do
got
you
the
mean?
one
Who
girl-
gives it crack? It plays so well into the story because you get they're trying to get you invested into like them as people as well. Like they're
You could have done it with almost anyone else. Like
What?
the rest of
what are you
I don't
talking
know, it's
about?
just-
You just
Who?
what? You just don't like the specific. You don't specifically just don't like the kids they picked. You don't like those
Oh, Gabby?
characters.
Dude,
Sure,
Gabby
that's
can
fine.
Actually, go somewhere, dude.
Yeah.
Top 10 most hated character of my lifetime.
She's supposed to be,
I know,
but you're also
that may
supposed
be
to kind.
true.
But you're also kind of supposed to understand like how she got there, though. Like
No, I don't. I
No.
don't. See, that's the thing. That's the thing they messed up on. Yeah, sure. Most hated for sure. I don't get where she's coming from. I don't get her entire goal in life.
no, she was
tragic.
brainwashed. It. That's what I mean. It's
No,
she's
no.
literally like she literally
It don't
brainwashed.
matter. Don't matter. El Gabby. Now Falco, I mess with him.
No, I am
See,
like Falco.
that's what I mean. Brent is just so unreasonable when it comes to this shit.
I mean,
I
that,
didn't
well, I mean,
like
that's
him.
fair. To be fair, like I said, it was very close to falling off. Like specifically because of the kid characters. I will also agree with that.
What? I don't understand that at
Because they
all.
could have done it differently. If you wanted to show the struggles that Marley went through, you could have done it differently. You could have, again, they did flashbacks with Rhina and everything, and with Anne. That was all that was needed. You didn't have to introduce
but-
new characters.
really
for
what
it.
I think they
yes, they
needed to
did. They were
do-
trying.
No, but they needed to make Gabby and them way more relatable. That's what I think they needed to do. Because like immediately they make Gabby kill Sasha, and so now you just hate her from thence on, and she's just a B word.
Yeah.
But like if they would have made her relatable, and like
The
you
thing
actually
is-
like, oh man, like I see where Gabby's coming from, and like all this stuff, then you would have been
I know, but
even more conflicted.
No, but the reason why they did that, they had her so like she was a Marley and she was so with Marley, and then they do have a change where she literally starts to see that they're not bad people. They literally did that. They wanted you to hate her so much, so that way when you did see her start to change, like that's what would pluck on your heartstrings. Like you were meant, and like
Well, it
Falco
didn't.
was the
Well, mission
opposite.
failed.
Falco was the opposite. He was like
She
the
was
one.
too far gone, dude. She was too far. I hated her too much. It didn't matter what happened.
I disagree. I could at least, as far as like a cinematic, like storytelling perspective, I saw what they were trying to do. Now I still don't love Gabby, but like I can at least look at it and understand it and like respect it.
I can understand it, but that don't mean it was good.
I mean, I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was bad. I just think that I don't know. I didn't.
I mean, to your point though, they, like in my eyes, the mission, and I think okay, so maybe, hold up, redacting some of what I just said. I think that's actually almost the beauty of what they did with Attack on Titan, is it's so polarizing that you could ask 50 different people. Some of them understand Gabby, and some of them are like me and Brent, who absolutely hate her.
I mean, I hate her too. Like I'm
through and
not.
through.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that's like the beauty of what they did. Nobody could agree if Aaron was right or if
Well, yeah,
who
that's
was right.
That is the beauty of it. I mean, yeah, you talking about like maybe even, like I said, really, no animation change. Attack on Titan is #1 of all time.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, easily.
No, yeah,
No
100%.
animation
That was
change,
the
yeah.
biggest fumble of any
Of our
animation
lifetime. Of our
my
lifetime,
lifetime.
yeah.
Yeah, because it would have like solo leveling who type thing, like My Hero Who, like
Yeah.
it would have cleared
Yeah.
so easily.
And
It
like
just literally
again, and like you're saying,
fumbled.
story wise, I think it does clear almost every anime. I think that's actually factual. I think it actually might clear every anime.
Except, okay, I would agree, except for that slideshow. Now I'm bringing the slideshow back in now,
Oh,
But
God.
but that literally hurt my pee in a bad way. dude.
Yeah, because they tied all the knots. It was done, and
It
then
was
they
a
had that
bow,
slideshow
dude.
done.
It
Yeah,
was-
there
Yeah.
was no.
Well, the slideshow
And
was
then it's
just
like
kind of weird.
Aaron really stopped nothing, is what it looked like, because there was still
Yeah,
war
war.
and nuclear explosion, and like, so he stopped absolutely nothing.
Yep.
The whole show was pointless. Aaron was the martyr that didn't need to be, because they were gonna kill each other anyway. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
But is that the writers just telling us what human
maybe-
nature really
well,
is?
Well, maybe those were alternative.
Maybe.
Maybe those were alternative outcomes.
well, he better say that in a tweet or something, man. Like, you better not just leave that there. And, yeah, it's alternative, but I'm not gonna tell you. Like, that was devious.
That is. But
And maybe
again,
he was
too,
going for human nature, but fuck,
But
man.
again, too, like the thing I don't like is like the kid goes like to the tree that Aaron dies at, almost like the same thing
Yeah.
that happened at the very beginning to
Right.
start Attack on Titan. It's like, okay, so we're creating an
Oh.
exact loop.
Yeah,
Like,
he was the
again, it could
Naruto
be
that didn't stop the cycle of hatred. He
Right.
was-
and I mean, I get it. There could be a lot of like there could be a exact
Ever since
semblance
Attack on
of
Titan,
like what goes on in life, or if you don't pay attention to history, this will happen again. I can understand if that's what they're going for, but I don't want to see it in a show.
Right. Yeah, I want it to tie up in a bow, man.
Yeah.
Like, especially after the 4th season, part 75. Like, you better tie that crap up in a bow.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, like I said, you got those that fell off, and then I don't know. I think personally, Shield Hero fell off, but
Oh,
Kyle says
God.
something to the contrary.
Yeah. I mean, so I think it did fall off a little bit, but it's not. It wasn't as bad of a fall off as I thought. The only thing I don't like about it is that they changed the main character's voice, but
Yeah.
other than that,
that's
yeah, I enjoyed season 3.
that'll make
I
me
enjoyed
stop
season
watching
2
a
and 3.
show so fast it'll make your head spin. Is voice changes and animation changes. Like,
I mean, sometimes the voice change. It really depends on who they get in to do the voice because, I mean,
I don't know of a
even
voice
like
change that
High
I've
School
enjoyed, but
High
Yeah,
School
that's-
DxD, they changed the main voice and it didn't
don't
kill
even
the show
know.
at all. Yeah.
you and I didn't even know, I don't think, until we read something, then we looked it up,
Mm-hmm.
and we
I
were
think
like,
I think
"They
I'm the one.
did?"
I think I'm the one that actually told you guys.
Yeah,
that
you
they
might
changed the
have.
Yeah.
voice, and you were like,
But-
"No." I was like,
Like,
"Yeah."
I seriously did not know, like, at all.
Yeah. So it really just depends, you know.
Yeah. Kind of like
but-
Iroh, too.
Yeah. Because Iroh
Yeah.
sounded like I
Iroh's
don't.
understudy was really good. I mean, you
Yeah.
hear it more if you watch.
If you're
like,
listening.
Well, if you're listening for it, and if you like watch like
Oh, yeah.
Korra, you can tell a little bit more.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. Korra, yeah, you could tell. But like
I
in
mean-
Avatar, like I said, you actually you wouldn't even have known. Like, how many times did we watch it and it said in memory of the guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like, oh, I wonder who died, and it's like, it's
Like,
Iroh.
oh.
Yeah.
Like, shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
So I mean, yeah. So sometimes a voice change can go bad. Most of the time, it does. But
yes.
on the rare occasions that it doesn't,
It's
then it's amazing.
well, and that's even like I also have to and whatever. I also got to give props to High School DxD because they changed the animation,
Yeah.
but it's still good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
it's-
some shows can definitely still pull it off, but it had like because even Fairy Tail's another one that changed the animation that
Yeah.
is just better. You know, like they updated
Yeah.
the animation style, and I don't hate it.
And I think it's because it's the same studio. They just like
Maybe.
updated the design,
Yeah, true.
you know, and like that's acceptable.
Okay, let me pose this question: Is
Pose
there
it.
an anime that when a new studio has taken it over, you've either liked it the same or better?
I don't know about better.
No, I cannot. I actually genuinely cannot. think of one. Like I can't. Like
Yeah, fair
you,
enough.
like
Well,
it's
like you said, didn't High School DxD change the companies?
I don't
Oh,
think they
they didn't?
changed studios.
no, they didn't change companies.
Okay. Then
It's
yeah,
still
I have nothing.
Kawaki or whatever.
Yeah.
Kawadaki. I don't know how to say that one, but
So
yeah, that one's the
literally then
same.
then I got nothing. I can't think of a show that I like the change as
Yeah.
good as, if not better than.
Oh, you know the other one that fumbled so hard I just thought about is Devil is a Part-Timer, dude. That was
Yeah.
in one of my top shows for like years. And that second season was the most ratchet, disgusting, horrendous thing I've ever seen in my lifetime. It was so bad. Okay, what's another polarizing thing? Chat, you got anything? Got anything that's polarizing? Let's see.
What do you mean, like polarizing?
Like that we would have a disagreement on?
Oh,
I got
Well, I could-
a question.
Go
Handing
ahead.
that. If there was one show that you could only pick one show to get redone because it did not stick to the manga, what show would you pick?
Soul Eater.
That's a good one. I mean, Soul Eater's a good pick. There's another one that I'm thinking of. Now I don't know if it didn't stick to the manga, or they just rushed it. I'm not sure, and I know we already talked about it, but SAO, I think.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like especially the first season, like did they actually spend more time in Aincrad, or is that just how it's written?
Right.
Um, let's think. What's another one that's like?
I would say, and Kyle, you might need to back me on this because I know they did do a remake, but
Oh,
it's on the screen. But Berserk, when they did the original one on
Yeah,
that, they didn't
so
stick because I
well,
don't think they stuck to the original source. Oh well, yeah, 10 animes that ignored the source material and were better off. They said that they were better off for it.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I actually don't know if that's true. I think I don't know. The problem with the Berserk or any remakes about Berserk and why I don't want one is because it's the anime's not the manga's not finished.
Yeah, that's
So like
true.
don't give me an anime when you can't give me the ending because I liked the 20 I know I love talk about a hot take. A lot of people didn't like the 2016 version of
The
Berserk. The
what the prequels or the
no, not the
the
prequels.
oh
The
yeah.
anime. I actually like only CGI anime I haven't minded personally. I didn't bug me at all.
Yeah, I didn't mind that either. Because I did watch that one. I didn't watch the original, but
shit.
I mean, I thought that was pretty good still.
I
I
watched.
love I love the prequels to Berserk and that the special like
Yeah.
movie thing.
I
I thought
s-
that was fantastic.
Right. I actually did start watching the original Berserk. It actually was pretty good. Like I think maybe they had more for like I don't know, like original content or something or more of like the actual like you're saying like kind of like stuck to the manga more or something.
Oh no, according to
Maybe.
this, they
I don't
ignored the source for that
maybe, but
one.
I
That's why
don't
they got the
well
2016.
maybe I don't know. I have to see if that's what they're actually saying. So they're saying Sailor Moon. I don't know about Sailor Moon. Really? They changed this? Okay, sorry. I know some of these.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, the original was just as good as the mangas. It was.
I I'm going to have to argue that one. I'm going to
for
call
which one?
Full
The
Metal.
because this thing is saying the what is it? The top 10 anime that ignored the source material and were better off for it. Which I don't know if that's. I don't think this is a very hot take. I don't think this has ever been true ever. But we're gonna
Yeah,
see
I
if
don't
there's
think
any.
so either.
We're gonna see if there's any of them. First, I was like Sailor Moon. I don't know nothing about Sailor Moon. This one. I mean, so the Shaman King. I haven't. I don't know what the original story is, but I did watch this. It's okay. Wait, is there talking about a filler story? An
Well,
improved
the
original.
fillers, like the styles in the fillers, improved on the manga story. So it said that it made the manga story better.
Interesting. But then the other one that me and Bro were just talking about is the original Full Metal Alchemist ending was just as good as the mangas. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going
Huh.
if it's the same as Brother, like if it's the manga, because the Brotherhood's based mostly off of the manga. I'm going to have to disagree with that. I don't see how that would have been
And
just
to be
as
fair, I don't really like the ending of Full Metal, but
good.
like with the father thing, like I don't know.
I
That
don't
was
know. I
all a
liked
little
it.
goofy.
I don't know. I thought it was fine.
Akira. I never watched that.
You've seen it.
Trigun.
Dude, you want to know what I thought they were gonna come out with another one, but never did? Was Blood Lad?
Oh, that would have been another. Yeah, they.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wish they would have. Don't know this either. I don't know any of this shit. These are like
Oh, I was
old.
gonna say
Even with all the
2000.
cuts. What do you mean all the cuts? I don't know what they're talking about here.
Yeah, I'm about to say. They,
Captured the imagination of fans looking at darker fantasy and cult classic.
oh shit! So they took people out from the story altogether because of time constraints.
Oh,
jeez.
Well, I mean, okay.
Okay, Helsing might actually be a show. I don't know if they're talking about that 2001. No, 2001
Yeah,
was
the
pretty.
original.
It was pretty trash. I mean, it was okay.
I haven't
And then
watched it.
Yu-Gi-Oh is the first one.
And different
Yu-Gi-Oh!
take.
I mean, that's probably fair.
I don't know.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Was sick.
Yeah, I mean, was it better
Yeah,
than
this is-
with the manga though? I mean,
I'd have to read the manga.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because they chose shows that just like, they're old. I mean, I feel like a lot of the shows didn't stick to the manga back then. But they also, I feel like back then, even though they didn't stick to the manga, they were actually still creative. Like now when they do it, when they did that a bunch in like I think 2007, like 2008, like right around there, Soul Eater, Fairy Tail. I feel like they just ignored the manga, and it was just like what. It was like, what are we doing? Like, what are we actually doing?
Dude, I would like to read the Fairy Tail manga and see if, Natsu's Dragon Force is more relevant.
Fuck, man.
Because brother, he went into Dragon Force like
He's
two
never-
times
he's
by
never-
accident.
Well, yeah, he's never even got into the true Dragon Force. Like, he can't just do what like Sting and Rogue do. Like
Of the other ones.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
actually ridiculous. I mean, Gaju
Hang
has a
on.
hard time too, but
Oh, hang on though. I've read something about this Yu-Gi-Oh one that threw me for a loop. So it's pretty common knowledge that changes like the introduction of the Shadow
the
Realm
Shadow
were
Realm,
done to
yeah.
avoid the manga's graphic content.
yeah,
The early chapters in the original story saw the Pharaoh burn people alive and trap them in never-ending illusions. Something the anime omits entirely to focus on the story's tournament arcs. No freaking kidding! It was a kid show.
Well, yeah.
Like-
Well, actually, that's not even a thing. So that's not even a manga thing. I'm pretty sure that they
What?
even in the original anime, like the Japanese version of it, they don't say the Shadow Realm. They basically kill him.
Well, it's called.
Oh,
it's
the
not.
Shadow Realm was in the original.
But the
It's in the
thing,
original-
No, what
if
you're
it's in the
thinking of,
original
Kyle,
dub,
the Shadow
though.
Realm is even in Japanese. It's just it's not called the Shadow Realm. It's called something different.
And the original
I'm
English
saying-
dub, and that was the
I know
Shadow
that-
Realm. They
No,
put the
I'm-
Shadow
yeah.
Realm
No, no,
in
I-
to avoid the graphic stuff.
I'm saying
You know,
in the
I-
original Japanese, it's not the Shadow Realm. They made the Shadow Realm specifically for the English version because
I
it
don't
was
think
too
that's
dark.
true.
Minute Clinic at CVS
What the
offers
fuck is
expert
this?
care.
Ad-
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
I don't think that's true, Kyle. I just think they called it something different. It's still
It might-
they still have the Shadow Realm. It's just not called the Shadow Realm.
Perhaps.
But
Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse?
those fillers
Ugh.
and last, like Waking the Dragon arc were created for the anime, allowing it to keep its momentum while the manga. No, that's
Also-
facts with most animes. I mean, Dragon Ball Z did it, but they did it way worse.
Also, Blake and Brent, are we meeting with Ty and Jake? Do we need them in this meeting, or you just want to meet with Jamal?
Why did
Um,
Sienna ask?
Yes.
Well, she
did.
just asked something about,
Did we approve or pick
sketch.
a sketch?
but Jan
Well, no.
asked about-
She messaged in the Discord.
Oh. Well, I mean, we could just meet with Jamal. I'm down.
Yeah, she said Jamal's gonna. I don't know. She messaged and said Jamal's gonna finish as much as he can before the meeting. Hopefully, finish in parentheses. Wanted to see if you guys were good to review it live in the meeting, or we should move the meeting. And I said live is fine. And then she said also wasn't sure if you want to discuss the next videos with Jake or Ty because they didn't work last week, as it's been Jamal taking the reins. Otherwise, not sure if they need to be on.
Okay.
Let me know.
Yeah, I would just say just Jamal. It's fine for now. If it were me.
Yeah, I agree. I just want to double check.
Okay.
Well, that was definitely an interesting voting and a little bit of hot takes.
I know we wanna know what we should do for next one. We should each we could do a voting thing or whatever, but then we should each come up with the hottest take that the three of us can come up with.
I mean,
for
you
after.
guys already did. You know, you guys
What?
this shit here is like might be some of the hottest takes.
Dude, you
of all
agree with
time.
all of them. Yeah, silence. Silence.
I'll say we'll replay the VOD after, like, when the picture was up.
Hey, you agree with all of them.
I agree with most of them. I don't agree with all of them. I don't agree with the Isekai, and I don't agree with some other ones. And Fearin should be on here somewhere. I just don't know where.
I'm not going to repeat myself.
No, because if you do, I'll kick you in the dick.
Bring it on. I'll fight you.
Yeah, ReZero robbed. I'm gonna keep that one up. Keep that. I am truly, genuinely curious to see how if this stands the test of time.
Yeah, when everyone else votes.
Yeah, like what the actual the final.
Well, when's the vote deadline? Like, when are
I
we
think
supposed
it's
to know when
actually-
it actually?
I think the deadline to vote is actually the 14th. So
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
right.
So then the award ceremony should be shortly after, I'd hope.
Yeah, vote on your favorite.
My 3rd to the 14th. Voting ends. Watch May
Yeah.
25th.
Oh my God, we got a whole month before we actually see the month and 10
Yeah.
days before we see the results.
Yeah, I guess.
Bro.
I mean, there's got to be a lot of votes going in.
Oh, we should watch it.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
on
down.
stream. And have our
Tune
list
in.
pulled up when they announce them. That'd be sick.
Get absolutely cooked.
It's a Sunday, so bet.
Bro, no, we're gonna. What do you mean cooked? We are going to be right on every single one. I promise.
We are not. Fearin is gonna be on here, bro. Fearin might win Anime of the Year.
I so help me.
I'm
if it
not,
does.
you know, I'm not saying that would be just. I'm saying it's a possibility, and nobody's taking it seriously.
You may see me drunk on camera then.
Yeah, right. Oh, dude, we should take a shot for everyone we get wrong.
I'm down with that.
How many categories is this? 1, 2,
24.
3. Oh God.
Dude, we're gonna get at least 90% accuracy. I guarantee it. I guarantee 90% accuracy.
Yeah.
I'll take a drink of a beer. I'm not doing
I
shots. I got
hope
work the
so.
next day.
That's fair.
Hey, it's on a Sunday, dude. Like,
I know, why would they make it on a Sunday, man?
and watch, it's gonna be late as hell for us.
Yeah, probably.
Holy mackerel. Might have to just watch the recording of it then.
No, we gotta watch it live.
Gotta find out how we can watch it live without it getting blocked.
Oh,
I mean, we should be able to. No,
This
you should
one
watch
shouldn't
it on,
get
yeah, you should just be
blocked.
able to watch it on YouTube. Yeah.
this one.
They're wanting you to watch. They're wanting you to watch it live. What are you talking?
Not to stream it though.
They're going to be streaming it. Same thing.
Exactly. They don't want us to take their streamers.
Yeah, like
Not that we
Bro.
will, but
no. A
We
whole
can hope.
whopping one person.
who the heck is that guy?
Those are the hosts.
Yeah.
These are the lineups. I don't know any. Get out of here.
And what else?
And will they have subtitles on for this?
I'm sure they will.
You think it's gonna be Japanese?
Yes. Yes.
I was say, bro, did you see the host and everything?
That's
Not to be that guy.
outrageous from you. What do you mean? You don't know? You don't know?
His name's John, bro. What are you talking about? John and Celery,
Yeah.
dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Sally and John. Dude, come on, man. That's
I'm just saying. I'm going for a high probability.
Bro, the age disparity here is kind of crazy. Just saying. What?
what does that matter? They're presenting. They're not dating.
No, I know. It just seems weird.
Kyle,
it
just stop
seems
talking
weird.
about age things, because you always seem to make it weirder than what it needs to be.
What does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Do we have to talk about
Oh.
the Anya thing?
Wait,
This
bro,
is
we gotta
this is
stop.
this is expository, dude.
Wait, who are these?
These are the judges.
Of what? We just judged. Does our votes mean
know.
nothing?
I don't know. Meet the judges. Panel of judges. I don't know. Anybody I know?
No. Come on, get Saikuno in there. Or Valkyrie.
Who the fuck is that?
Cosplayer, but you can judge as just a cosplayer.
A lot of fucking judges. Holy Nikes.
Well, maybe it's just everybody that submitted a thing.
You're gonna see my face on here, dude. That's gonna be crazy.
Well, I mean, I don't even know how.
Funny.
It should just be like an icon or something.
Nah, these are like
Anime
No, these are
YouTuber.
YouTuber. Who the fuck
From
is
India.
From India.
India?
That's what it says.
Chat, vote us to be the next.
Oh,
judge.
I've seen these.
Vote for us to be the next judge next year.
Top 10 most anticipated
Right.
action animes.
Oh yeah, we'll be the best judge, man. We'll be the
We'll be the best or most hated judge of that year.
You guys are gonna be the most hated of all time. You just meat riding one show.
No.
An anime TikToker.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, there it is. I think there it is.
Yep. I think that's going to wrap for us.
Yeah, I think it's a good spot to stop for sure.
Like I said, it'd be very interesting to see how these all pan out.
Yeah.
Interested or terrified?
Bro, like I said, I think we're getting 90 to 95% accuracy.
I think so.
Yep. We got a good spread. No biases whatsoever.
Yes, clearly no biases. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Clearly
just
very
pure,
objective.
unadulterated fact for all of them.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Dude, that sun is actually cooking me. I'm about to turn transparent.
Huh?
That's how white I am. I'm about to turn see-through.
But if the sun's cooking you, wouldn't you turn darker? Not transparent? On that note, I think we can end the stream now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just gonna mute up and
Yeah.
do the damn thing. Alrighty, chat. As you can see, obviously we clearly lost. You know, is outrageous. I can't believe Fearon's not on this. To be fair, I mean, let's just be real honest real here for a minute, chat. It's funny because I really don't know where I would put Fearon on this list. I don't necessarily disagree. Okay, I think maybe. I don't know. I like Fearon a lot. Like I think and I think it has a spot on this list. I'd have to maybe go through and really think about where it should go, but I definitely think the fact that it's not on here one time is kind of crazy. I think it's going to be one of the things that, like I said, they're not really counting on at all. They really don't think that they are seriously thinking about like how much Fearon is going to be selected. So Blake's like, 90%. I mean, I don't know. I'm expecting to see it on there more, and I don't even know if it's going to be completely justified. But yeah, we have a lot of Apothecary Diaries, a lot of Soul. I mean, we had a lot of great anime in 2024. Obviously not going to deny that in any sort of the realm. I do agree that again, like Adram said, there is like, dude, ReZero needed to be in the best isekai anime. I don't even think that I really would not even count Shangri-La as an isekai. I mean, I don't know what category. I mean, maybe it's the category it best fits into, but I don't think that it is the best isekai anime. I just do not. I really think that ReZero should have taken it. Jobless Reincarnation could have been in the conversation too. But I think ReZero for me is better than Jobless Reincarnation. I know a lot of people that really like Jobless though, so I could see the argument there. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys want to see more anime hot takes and just more different stuff, then please let us know in the comments down below and leaving a like on these VODs and videos and all the different things like that. And I'm just trying to think. Yeah, and then we'll let you guys know when on May 25th, we're going to try to watch it live and do all the comparisons. So that should be a banging stream. And as always, guys, you know what we say here, you know what we do, you know how it always is. Please let me know your comments down below. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe.